Could be live right now.
That's true.
It could.
You always have
It
to
could
be
be
prepared.
live right this second.
It is.
I think it is.
We're
Yeah.
live.
You
We're
never
live.
know. You just don't know though.
You always need to act like we are live.
Yeah, I made
Learned
that
that
mistake
yesterday.
Yeah, I made that mistake yesterday. Luckily, that video has been deleted from the internet
Yes.
forever.
We were a little bit
You-
too much ourselves, our real selves.
Well, no, it was good. I just didn't know it was live.
Well, that was some uncensored 10th Planet Decatur content.
Humor,
right
yeah,
there.
it was humor. We'll call it humor. To me, it was humor.
Yeah, it was humorous
know.
for sure.
Hey, kids, welcome to the broadcast. Stay frosty out there, y'all.
Yeah,
It's frosty outside.
so much snow.
Yeah. So if you grow up as a kid in the state of Alabama, you literally couldn't have it any better. Because
Yes.
if it even is an idea that it might snow, not even stick, just snow a little bit overnight,
Yes,
they're gonna cancel school.
yes.
So our kids,
Sometimes even if it's a big thunderstorm,
sometimes, well, that makes more sense out here.
tornadoes.
Man, you might get sucked up by a sky monster. I was
Yeah.
watching a thing like 2 days ago on YouTube. It was like the 5 biggest tornadoes ever caught on film. It's just like a random YouTube recommendation. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to see some stuff get destroyed. Dude. It's when a tornado comes out of the sky, it's the kind of thing a superhero has to fight in a movie.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. It's Windman from the sky. He comes down out of the sky and sucks your house into the air and throws it across the city.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing what wind can do.
Fireman,
Tornado man.
Airman. It's like a Mega Man
Tsunami.
character. It's like one of the villains on Mega Man. Leaf Man. You never played video games?
Could you be death by leaf?
You never played Mega Man? You don't know about Leaf Man?
No.
Come on, dude. Leaf Man. It would swirl around. He would be.
But
there'd
was
be
that not a
shield.
tornado?
No. He had a shield
Okay.
of leaves that would circle around him,
Okay.
and then you would be
And you're like,
Mega
ouch, that
Mega Man,
hurts.
toot, 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 toot. And he would go, and he would throw the leaves that were circling. He
Yeah.
would throw them at you.
Like, how
He
many
wasn't real hard
leaves
to
are we
beat.
talking
I'll
about?
be honest. He wasn't real hard to beat.
Okay.
I mean, you're talking upwards of a baker's dozen.
Well, I mean, like, because if you've got a coat on, I mean, leaves are rendered useless.
Not these leaves. These are sharp.
Maybe like you need some sunglasses to protect your eyes from the leaves, I would think.
Yeah, you got to wear goggles if you're using a leaf blower.
Right.
Well, you don't have to, but like if you were soft in the heart, you could.
Yeah.
Or if you were a professional and you had dust in your face all day.
But see, like I would think that
Makes
you could
sense.
fight Leaf Man like that.
No, you got to have a Mega Man blaster. You can't
Okay.
just go out there all willy nilly and think you're going to give Leaf Man the hands. It's not going to work out that way.
You can't
No,
give him the hands.
no, you can't give him the hands. You got to give him the blaster.
Uh-huh.
Mega Man didn't give the hands.
Mm.
He just pew pew.
But back to getting out of school in Alabama.
Keelan just took his shirt off over there.
I took my jacket off. The shirt was already off.
Dang,
You've got my shirt.
got
You-
serious.
Brandon's actually wearing Keelan's shirt.
Well, I wore a shirt that that I think is cool, but it's like blue
Yeah.
and it made me see through.
Yeah, you've been having some issues with the green screen.
I wore a blue shirt.
Yeah, but the other day you wore a hat that was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
And then you just wore
That was
it.
blue hat too, though. All things blue. What about that blue blanket right there?
I got a blue shirt on.
Let me see.
No, see that's a good blue. Yours is like a light turquoise blue.
Yeah, it's a cool
See?
blue. Mine's a
Still
cool
have
blue.
stomach.
Lindsay's
I'm
got
not-
like
I'm
a.
not see through.
Show that belly a little bit, girl. Let them see what you. No, let's see the good stuff. See what you're working
And the
with.
Spider-Man blanket that I'm wearing has blue on it as well.
Always wearing a blanket. It's always cold.
these days.
It's frosty out there.
Yeah, stay
That's-
frosty, kids.
Yeah, our kids are just staying
our,
home.
Our kids are out. So they had Christmas break that was like 2 weeks. Their first day of school was yesterday. So they started back to school yesterday. And then today they're having a virtual day because it was supposed to be icy conditions. Now, I know that a lot of school systems will cancel school because like the buses can't make it into the rural areas. And so
yeah,
if the
people from the
rural-
city, they don't even know about rural.
Yeah. so
Hey,
it's
is that the hardest word to say in the whole
rural,
world?
it is.
Keelan, say that word.
Rural.
Dude, you sounded terrible.
Was that not it?
Say it again.
Rural.
What? You sound like you're doing an impression of
I
a
have
dog
to,
with Down
like,
syndrome.
Think about it and deliberately rural.
I just say rural.
Rural. You just go rural.
It's
Rural
just
schools.
ROOORL. Rural. If you're listening to the broadcast right now,
Yeah.
I want you to just by yourself, just say the word rural, RURAL,
Yeah.
to
Very
yourself,
difficult.
and you'll see. You'll all see.
Oh, but anyway, so back to the original topic.
What-
So I've been seeing on Instagram and Facebook like all these memes that talk about how kids now will know that school is canceled like through text and email. So the school will text me, they'll email me, and they'll call me and leave me a voicemail like the day before or the night before. And so do you remember when we wouldn't know?
Yeah,
We
we'd have
wouldn't
to watch
know.
the news.
Oh, and that little
That-
ticker tape thing
That would
that
be
we
the
got like
only
going
time.
down.
That would be the only time I'd watch the news.
But
like,
you have to wake up in the morning anyway and get ready for school, kind of.
Yeah,
And then, or you could sit there, you get up just like a little early and then just sit and watch TV and wait for that little, please be on there, please be on there. Yeah, but they're making memes now that are like, it's the same like our grandparents would talk about having to walk uphill in the,
when I was
barefoot.
your age,
in the
I used to
snow.
have to watch WAFF and Brad Travis just to find out if I was gonna have to go to school tomorrow.
Screw.
Brad Travis.
He's still around.
Hey, power to Brad Travis. He's out. He's been calling storms for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You need a good weather guy if you're from the South. Everybody in the South has like a weather guy that they love. Every grandma, I should say, not everybody,
Right.
but every grandma. And they'll fall in love like it's their religion or their political party. Like, no. I trust Brad Travis.
Right.
Is that y'all's guy?
I don't have
No.
a guy, dude. I don't
I
care what the weather
honestly
is.
thought by now that like meteorologists being on television would be the same thing as like Blockbuster Video. Like, because I don't have to
Just
watch
go
the
rent a
news.
meteorologist from the local.
No, I'm just
Blockbuster?
saying, like, well, now you don't have a Blockbuster because you got Netflix and
Mhm.
you can just buy the movie online and watch it, on your TV instantly. But now, like, I don't have to watch the news to get the weather. I have an app that just tells me. I mean, so obviously
Dude,
we
you just had a
need-
great idea.
we need meteorologists to put the information on the app, but like,
There needs to be some aspiring meteorologist out there needs to become America's YouTube's weather guy, and he just does he loves the weather, and he
Yeah.
goes on YouTube every day and goes live and talks about weather.
yeah.
Do you know how many grandmas would subscribe to that, dude?
Oh wait, are there grandmas on YouTube?
Oh yeah. Keelan, are there grandmas on YouTube? I actually don't know.
There's like 64 of them.
64 grandmas.
64 grandmas.
Hey, for sure, 32 of those are going to go with America's weather guy, John Salmon.
You're a weirdo.
Ryan-
Okay.
Ryan Span is the guy.
That's your
Ryan
guy?
Span's your boy, huh?
Look, my wife, she's all
Your wife's a
about-
grandma.
She's all about the stormy weather. If there's a storm going on, she's got her phone like with the weatherman talking to her for hours. It stresses me out.
We just don't get stressed out about storms and bad
Yeah.
weather and stuff. We're just like, I'm just
Some
gonna
people
do
do,
what I was
though.
gonna do.
Some people get fired up about that weather, though. I bet you lived in Nebraska, you'd pay more attention. Like,
When it
Could-
could kill you.
could be a nader on the way.
Kansas.
Yeah. Storms are brewing.
So yeah, I mean, we've had some pretty severe tornadoes pretty close.
Real close. I mean, they've definitely hit Decatur since we've been adults. We just haven't been affected by them directly ourselves.
Well, that we did have that one year that Jean-Jacques Machado came
Mm-hmm.
and the whole city of Decatur
Become a gully washer that weekend.
didn't have power for days. Gully washer. Oh gosh. So anyway, we had a hotel for Jean-Jacques to stay in.
Yeah, they canceled his
And
hotel.
they
They
canceled
lost
his
his
hotel.
luggage on the flight. And he's like, "Oh, no problem, my friend. It's gonna come. Don't worry." Never took a smile off his face.
Yeah.
Then
The hotel
got canceled because
Yeah.
there was no electricity.
So he had to sleep in Keller's bed, in Keller's Spider-Man bed.
Yeah, and me and Jean-Jacques was outside grilling all weekend,
Yeah.
rolling around on the mats in the garage. And then Jean-Jacques sat down at the table and was like feeding the kids. So Logan was a little baby, and he'd get a spoon. He'd go, "Okay, Logan, you got to open your mouth. Here come an airplane."
So
That's a true story.
and
That's
then-
not made up.
when we actually did the seminar, but there was no power in the school.
Yeah, he goes, Jean-Jacques, we don't have any power, dude. Are you sure you want to? No problem. We're gonna train by the candlelight like we in Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And he beat the brakes off of me for 2 days. And it was one of the best experiences
Awesome.
of my life.
That's pretty awesome. So yeah, we have been affected by tornadoes in our area. I mean, I say that it hasn't been that bad, but I mean, that was pretty bad.
Hey, do you know what part of the world gets more tornadoes per square mile than any other country?
It's not us.
No. We get more but we have like a huge mileage on our country.
Oh,
Like we're a
okay.
huge country. But per square mile
Tornado
per
Alley.
year.
Isn't there a
that's in
tornado alley?
Yeah, that's in America though. I'm talking about what
Mhm.
country? It's the Netherlands. I know.
Really?
I learned it on that rando YouTube
I
video
wonder
that
if
I was
they're the
watching.
same like latitude as us.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You know what latitude is?
That's like when you getting sassy with somebody.
No, oh my gosh.
What is it?
So the lines on the globe that run vertically from top to bottom, north to south, are called longitude lines.
Huh?
Longitude. And then the ones that run from east to west are going to be your latitude.
Who says that?
Everybody says that.
Every
Sorry, guys.
Keelan, have you ever
He
said
went
that?
to. How many people were in your high school?
I mean, like 11 or 12. A baker's dozen. That makes about a baker's dozen, Bob.
How many were in your graduating class?
Jokes off. 31
31
in the
people
12th grade
in
in a
his
public
gradu-
school.
in his graduating class.
Public school.
That's why I didn't know longitude people and latitude.
I never heard anybody say those words.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Pruitt would be so upset with me right now
Yes.
if she was watching. God rest her
Yes.
merry soul.
Yes.
She's not dead or anything. I just hope she's doing well.
Okay. You wanted to talk about
I love when I get Keelan. That's my favorite.
pro wrestling gimmicks.
Yeah, I do. But before that, I wanted to mention something. Supernatural survival gear.
Yeah.
Do you know Supernatural survival gear makes the best training Brazilian jiu-jitsu gear on the planet?
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I got a lot of it.
Yeah. And you've got a gi on the way, right?
I got 2 gis on the way. One for me and one for my beloved daughter. Bought her a gi. She didn't even know.
Is it a tie-dyed one?
It is a tie-dyed one.
Nice.
I got her a tie-dye gi.
That'll be awesome.
And I don't even remember what color mine was. I was just like, I'll get one too.
Mhm.
Because I trust Supernatural survival gear, and you should too. SupernaturalSurvivalGear.com.
I've been seeing him a lot on my social media feeds.
He's a G.
He's upping his ad game.
Yeah, that's right. He's doing good, man.
Yeah.
He's doing very well. Kent Peters. And he has a pretty good instruction channel too. Like he doesn't
he
do
puts
like
a lot
big,
of
long,
info out.
in-depth stuff, but he'll do them quick hitters.
Yeah.
Them 45-second hitters.
He's doing great. Yeah. I'm seeing the inside of his gym a lot
Good job,
on my
Kent.
social media.
Good job, young Kent.
All right.
And he's like a full-time farmer,
No way.
swear to God, in Canada.
Man.
Do you know they have animals in Canada?
No.
I thought it was too cold for animals.
Just moose.
They're too far up the longitudinal lines. Did I say it right?
No.
Oh, they're too far up the
I
latitude.
knew they had moose. That's the plural, right? Moose.
meese,
Moose and moose.
weese. It's when there's a lot of
What?
Hold.
Okay. Pro wrestling gimmicks. So I would like to mention we went to a UFC, whatever last one we went to, maybe the one in Vegas. Anyway, the one in Vegas. Like
You went
they're
to
not
Vegas?
all in Vegas. The one that we went to. So that was like 5 or 6 years ago that we went to one.
Oh yeah, I was there.
But anyway, so I kept hearing people go, woo, woo. And I'm like, why are people making that noise? They're making the woo noise.
Oh, I knew.
And
That was
so-
Atlanta.
It was Atlanta?
Yeah, it was when
okay.
Tyron Woodley knocked out Robbie Lawler.
Okay.
Remember, he knocked him across the cage, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Holy God!" We really didn't know as much about Tyron at that time, and he knocked Robbie Lawler completely across the cage with one punch. It was insane.
But anyway, we found out that Ric Flair was in the gym.
Yeah, he was just walking around.
Yeah, and
The
so people,
gym.
the Coliseum
Yeah,
or whatever it
it's
was,
the Georgia Dome.
just a gym. And so that will lead us into having like pro wrestling gimmicks. So he's so recognized, and his little, it's not a catchphrase, I guess it's like a catch noise or whatever.
That's what Josh needs is just a catch noise.
Okay, so we got a couple of guys that are, we've had one guy's had a couple of amateur fights.
Yeah.
Another guy's aspiring to get to a level where he can go into his first amateur fight. So Brandon is thinking of publicity and these guys talking to the media, putting stuff on their social media.
Yeah, because they won't use their dang socials. These are guys that are they want to fight. They want to. They're not extrovert types. You know?
And eventually they'll probably hire somebody. To do
Somebody's got to
social
grab
media.
the mic, though. Somebody has to grab the mic. Like when the fight is over and they come and they go, "Hey, Chael Sonnen, tell us how you think the fight went." Chael Sonnen doesn't break down the fight. He breaks down what's coming up next and why you should care about every single word he says. And then he says something catchy and funny, and he makes you remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody can cut a promo like Chael Sonnen.
He's just so good at talking.
He's so good at cutting a promo, though, specifically. Like you hear when he does Submission Underground, he can cut his little YouTube things that he does where it's just him talking to the camera about Oliveira versus McGregor. Dude, he's the best. Even when he's totally, completely wrong, and I couldn't disagree with him more.
He's
I'm like,
so
man,
really
I love
confident
your
about it.
Chael talk. You know, Chael's the man. But yeah, we need some. So Travis Thomas is one of our guys. Probably the most talented, fastest learner I've ever had come through the gym. For me, at least, that's what it seems like. Super good at jiu-jitsu, very quick. And I'm not talking about like, oh wow, he's beating blue belts quick. No, he was beating brown and black belts before I gave him his blue belt. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm not saying he was doing it every time.
No.
Right. And he's still got big holes, but he's special. You know, he's special. So I saw him tap a black belt when he was a white belt. That's just a fact. Not one of our black belts either. Get that out of your stupid head. Forever, by the way, Travis, you're never going to tap me. I don't care how old you get or how good you get. Just remember that. Mantis. That's even a real name.
That's the nickname that he's chosen.
Yeah, he's the
Mantis.
But anyway, the kid's going to be really special, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, he's not a get on the mic. He's not the guy that's going to grab the mic. He's the guy that's going to show up to practice. And he's that guy. He's practiced pretty well.
So he needs
think about business and keep it to himself.
Gene Okerlund?
Kind of. He needs a Jimmy Hart mouth of the South.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. So me and Trent have got Secret Weapon Trent. We've got it worked out.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to put Trent in like a thrift store suit, like a blingy one though.
Okay.
Like we're going to get bling, not like he's trying to find one that looks as nice as he could find from the thrift store. Like tacky.
Okay.
Okay.
Like on the Christmas level, Christmas suit, like Christmas trees all over it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just made of glitter.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Or checkers.
Okay.
Checkerboard. Plaid, whatever. Maybe we get 10 suits, you know. It's going to be a long career. Sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
probably aviators.
Okay.
I could see deviating from that, but for right now, we're talking aviators.
Okay.
Sneakers,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a hat.
So Trent is doing
Trent. This is Trent.
Trent's getting on the mic.
Young Trent. Yeah. He don't have to be smart. I got the gimmick worked out. Maybe a hat. I don't know. If we go with a hat, I don't know how it's going to look just yet.
Okay.
But most importantly, my megaphone says the Mantis down the side of it.
Okay.
Travis starts to walk in for the weigh-ins. Here comes the champ. Champ is here. Make way for the champ, everybody. Here comes the Mantis. Y'all know the Mantis. Champ. Just says champ over and over, and he's loud.
He's
He's
like
just
a troubadour.
He's the hype man, just straight hype man. All right. Travis steps up on the scale. The announcer goes, 185 pounds. 185 pounds. Champ weighed in at 185. Who can beat the champ? Nobody can take down the Mantis. 185 pound champion. Here he comes.
I think Trent could do that.
Yes, he's the perfect guy for it. Right.
Yes.
Travis goes on a podcast, and Trent is sitting beside him. Travis is talking and just completely normal. And then, yes, Travis, so what's next for you in your career? Well, I'm looking to get the best fights that I can line up and really challenge myself. Gonna be the champion.
Maybe he's got a little megaphone for podcast.
Yeah. Or he just leans over and goes, champ's here.
Champ.
But he has no other role. He doesn't add anything meaningful. He just repeats what Travis says.
Yeah, you need a hype man.
Yeah, he just repeats what he says and goes, yeah.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? Y'all like that gimmick? Dang, we had somebody get blocked already.
I put him in timeout.
Oh, was he just being inappropriate?
He was just me,
Well, he say something. What did he
He
say?
just said this is boring.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Implying that we suck. I just kind of put him in timeout for a sec.
Well, he's not wrong.
Just a little pat on the wrist.
He's not really wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't say he was wrong.
it's just us hanging out.
He's just being
right?
rude. Look. All right. Well, I guess the time has come. I'm gonna debut a song for you guys.
This is exciting.
I've been working on this one for years.
This is my favorite part of the show.
Why?
Lindsey, you shut that dirty mouth. You know why?
Oh, no.
Because it's marvelous. Hey, what's that on the side of the road? It's a squirrel, it's a bat, it's a nematode. No, it's a possum. It's called possum. Oh, possum.
Called opossum.
We found him dead out on the road. Now we got a possum fur coat. It's a possum. That's a great line. Oh, possum. The best animal in the world. Now he's laying there and he's all curled up on the side of the road. An opossum. An opossum. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's called possum. Wrote that about a possum.
That was incredible.
Wrote that one about a possum. Come on, dude. That's a great line. Found him dead out on the road. Now we got a possum fur coat. Come on, man.
Would you
That's
wear,
hot. That's a hot lyric right there.
Would you wear a possum fur coat?
Not if I found him dead on the side of the road.
I know you would never make it.
But like if
yourself.
oh yeah, for sure. Fashion a coat
I remember
from
when I was a
possum
little
skins.
kid. I was a little kid, and they made rabbit fur coats. I had a rabbit fur coat.
You didn't have one.
I had one. I did. It's very
You
scratchy on the
monster.
inside. Well, I didn't.
Yeah,
kill
because
the
it's
rabbit.
somebody else's skin. Buffalo Bob, dang.
I didn't make it.
I heard
I
you
didn't
just
kill the rabbits and stitch them together.
I
with
heard
my
he was going to
hands.
make a suit out of skin and wear it around with his wiener tucked in like a woman.
That's Joe Dirt.
Yeah, that was from Joe
Okay.
Dirt. Pretend he was a woman. Dude, that's a great line. Is Joe Dirt the funniest, like the low key funniest movie ever? Like
Yeah,
nobody respects that movie, but it's
It's
one of the
so
funniest
funny.
movies ever.
it's so funny.
What's another movie like that? Because does anything,
Maybe Zoolander.
but Zoolander, people are like,
They
that's
talk
kind of
about
a-
Zoolander.
well, it's kind of a cult classic, sort of.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
Zoolander definitely more popular than Joe Dirt, right? Am I wrong on that, Keelan?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm out of touch with the youngs these days. I don't know what they do.
No, the young people don't know about those movies.
I think those are in the same category.
Okay, makes sense. They both made me laugh. I preferred Joe Dirt, but Zoolander's a winner. Zoolander 2 never should have happened. That was so bad.
I
Nacho
don't
Libre,
even remember it.
Nacho Libre,
Black Sheep.
those are definitely under
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, but Tommy Boy is a for real comedy classic. Yeah,
Yeah, I would say so.
that's a
but-
like for sure.
okay. And then you go into
People
Adam
know about
Sandler
that one.
movies.
Yeah, Adam
Billy
Sandler
Madison.
had a couple of winners, but he had a couple of stinkers, and all of his winners were really, really popular. Like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore,
Waterboy.
Waterboy. What was the kind of low key funny one? Mr. Deeds.
Oh, I liked that
Yeah,
one.
that one was pretty funny. And then Zohan
Uh,
was a total disaster, but also made me laugh real hard.
yeah.
Pootie Tang, that's a great one, dude. Danny Workman, yes. Yeah, fat guy in a little coat. Let's hear that on the guitar. Fat guy in a little coat. That's so good. Tommy Boy is so good.
Yes.
I think Anchorman is the funniest movie that's ever been written. I
There's
can't
so
think of
many
any
Will
movie
Ferrell
that's ever
movies.
made me laugh harder.
Talladega
than Anchorman.
Nights.
That's amazing.
Step Brothers.
That's your favorite.
It's
What's the best Will
hilarious.
Ferrell movie?
Step Brothers.
I think most people would
See?
say Step Brothers. And
That's
then most
so
people would say
funny.
Talladega Nights after that.
Because most people are correct.
That's true.
Listen, dude, I don't know who you think you are,
Oh,
but did
Anchorman
you hear that possum song that I just wrote?
just wrote. You said you've been working on it for years.
Hey, what's going on? I feel like I don't feel loved anymore.
That's not true.
I want a divorce. She just laughed at me. You'll never have this. You'll never be happy. You're trapped here forever, ever,
You couldn't be happy without me.
ever. That's called codependency, Lindsay, and it's unhealthy.
No, but it's true.
Don't make me play that possum song again.
All right.
That'll remind you why you fell in love with me in the first
But-
place. When I
okay,
play
well,
the
okay.
possum, does that make you go, "Oh yeah"?
I
That's-
squashed you down. Now I'm going to build you back up.
Okay.
You've been losing weight. You've been super serious about your diet, and I've been super proud of you
Well, thank you.
lately.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been cooking all my own meals for a couple of weeks now. So I'm
Not eating out,
I've never known how to cook well. So
but you've always
it's always
liked it.
been like this mountain that I couldn't I couldn't scale because I was kind of like intimidated by making my own meat. Not intimidated is maybe not the right word, but I just don't know how.
Yeah.
You know. And then I'm always so busy. So I've decided no more restaurants. I cut the restaurants and snackies
Mhm.
from the grocery store out, not buying the snackies anymore either. That's actually not been as hard. But I've been cooking all my own meals from fresh ingredients. So yeah, it's been going pretty well. I started at 191.6, which is, it's a little thick for me. It ain't killing season when you're 191.6, you know what I mean? That's the season of the Dow. But I'm currently at 75.3, and just in a couple of weeks, just
That's a
giving
big
it a
deal.
little effort. And to be honest with you, I'm eating way better. Like I'm enjoying my food way more.
Mm.
I don't know if I think it's better because I did it and I just enjoy it more, or if it's actually better. But to
I don't
me,
know. I
to me,
always
it's
think
better.
food tastes better when somebody else cooks it.
Well, the thing that I've really enjoyed the most about it, and the thing that's going to make me stick with it, I can feel it, is I'm adding a new skill in the I'm not just like going and getting a healthy, because what I was going to do is
Prepackaged.
just go to a meal service and be like, okay, I'm just going to get like 14 meals for the week,
And I just heat them up.
and then I'll just heat them up and
Yeah.
it'll be done. But I don't think I can stay with, like I've done that a couple of times. It just doesn't, I don't know. I just don't stick with it when I do that. But this, I can feel the habit sticking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when something's, I don't know if if you're like that, but I can feel when something's starting to stick long term when I'm getting into it.
Well, for me, it has to be something that I enjoy. If I'm not enjoying it and I'm making myself do it, then it's not going to stick.
There has to be like skill acquisition and I have to notice that I'm leveling up. I'm like, oh, I'm getting better at this. Oh, and there's a lot more to go.
Yeah.
And so I've started doing that with cooking.
And you learned a new thing about cooking steaks.
Oh yeah, I'm learning all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Cook some shrimp. I've never really cooked shrimp before, so much less done it well. But I cooked shrimp for the first time, and it was pretty dang good. So learning how to make some sauces and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You made some like chimichurri.
I did. I made chimichurri sauce for my fish.
Good.
It was amazing.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm the best. Really, is what I'm trying to say. I'm moving into. I'm gonna be a celebrity chef. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, we wanted to mention Bobby and Rob.
Yeah, go ahead and talk. Let's talk about what happened, and then we'll find. Keelan will pull up that link. You sent it to him.
Yeah, over Facebook Messenger.
And he'll pull up that link and he'll put it down for you guys to be able to take a look at it.
So, what's the name of their town?
Was it Marshall?
I can't remember. I think it is Marshall Fires.
But anyway, it's Boulder, Colorado area.
So they were having some very high winds, and apparently it broke a power line or something.
Mm-hmm.
And their apartment, actually their whole street, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't just them. It was a couple other training partners too.
Yeah. So the wind carried, so I guess it sparked, the power line sparked, and the wind carried the fire to their whole like block. So the apartment buildings that they were living in just flat to the ground.
Yeah, just nothing but ashes left. Unbelievable.
And so they lost all their possessions. They had some animals that were in the apartment that didn't make it, and savings and crypto wallets, and
he lost his
stuff.
He had all of his crypto on a hard wallet, and Rob had a good chunk of crypto. I'm not going to tell you his business, but Rob's been in crypto for a while.
Yeah.
And he's been doing well with it, and they lost everything. Also, Rob was a cash guy. You know what I'm saying? And so
lots of cash gone.
Yeah, man. It's just a truck. Like they don't even have socks to put on their feet.
But apparently they
sent
us an address.
Too, you know
so
I mean?
like they're staying somewhere. I don't know if they're staying with someone.
Yeah.
But Keelan's putting the link for the GoFundMe for these guys. So
we never share stuff like this.
No. We talked about Zach when Zach passed away.
Yeah, of course. But like when it's people that are like, this is not a GoFundMe, help me get to the worlds. No. This is not GoFundMe, I'm trying to get a new car. This is a GoFundMe that's, listen, man, we lost everything, and we lost our animals. And Fabi loved her dog I really kind of think this like the same way that a parent might love their kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like she really loved that animal. It was everything to her. So it's been hard for me to sit back and watch. And these are my people. You know what I mean? These are my black belts. So, if you had if you were blessed this year or lucky, whatever you want to think of it as, however your worldview makes you feel like you made it happen this year. If that's you, if you had a happy holiday, if you have extra, if you have abundance, what better thing to do than to share that abundance and to share that happiness and try to relieve some of this for them. Look, they've got 19,000 raised so far, and that sounds awesome. That's amazing. But really, that's nothing,
When you're
So
trying to rebuild everything.
when you have nothing left, nothing. 19,000. We got to get that number way up.
Did you find out if she still has her car?
No, she lost her car too. They lost their vehicles too. Rob was gone, so he didn't lose his.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah. So yes, please give if you guys are able. I also reached out. So the 10th Planet Brown and Black Belt females have a Facebook chat, and I said that if any of the gym owners had their sizes, Fobby and Rob's.
I can't say it.
all the time,
I've
sorry.
said it in a way that makes me laugh so many times that I can't say it
Now
right.
you can't say it correctly.
Yeah, Fobby and Hobby. The other day I was calling Rob, Fob and Robbie. Like,
Fob and Hobby.
Yeah, Fobby and Hobby.
But if any of the gym owners had a small and a medium in their inventory, if they could, just send them some training gear, because like I said, they don't have anything left. So, and we sent them. Actually, only had a small rash guard, but I sent Rob a medium T-shirt, 10th Planet Decatur. So nothing. Yeah. But if you would like to, donate rash guards or something like that, you can message me on Facebook, and I'll send you the address and get them some training gear.
Yeah, this is not just some randos in the jiu-jitsu community. To me, these are my family members. These are two of my black belts. So if you're a fan of what we do, if you like supporting us and our work, appreciate that. Turn that around and put it on Fobby and Hobby real quick and just let them feel the love. And it doesn't have to be a lot of money from everybody, but a little bit from everybody is going to get the task done. Yeah. I think there's plenty of abundance within our community that we can make this happen for them. So anyway, thank you for hearing that little pitch. And Hobby and Fobby, we love you.
Yes.
Lindsey said she loves one of y'all more, but she wouldn't tell me who.
You have to wait and find out.
Keelan said he only likes one of you, and it's just like.
Okay, so you're this way too. It's hard to shop for you. So like when birthdays and Christmas come,
unless you want to get them J's.
Well,
that was easy.
I'm a great gift giver, so
indeed.
But it's hard to shop for you because you're, once adults are old enough and they really want something, then they're, if they've got enough money, they're just going to go buy it. So like my Christmas and birthday money, I kind of just stick it in this little envelope, and I've been doing that for a little while. I've got some money saved up, and I think what I've decided to do with it is to buy a gun. So I can go target shooting.
That's it.
I don't want it for like, I don't maybe.
You just got us canceled.
But I don't want it for like self-defense or anything like that. I would really like to do target shooting. And I don't know. I think that might be my next hobby would be.
Dude, you just need to get together with Eric Owl over there in Huntsville.
What? Yeah.
Dude, have you seen his videos? How good he is at
target, but I don't want to be like that's shooting. That's like a white belt going to a black belt and going, "Hey, can you help me out?"
Who else are you going to learn from?
I can go to that that range and stuff like that and do some target shooting and stuff. I just don't want to inconvenience. That would be amazing. Like,
hey,
I'd love that.
If you like guns, if you love like to watch people do like sport shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I think
Eric
I want to do.
Owl, you should follow him on Instagram. He's one of our brown belts. He runs the school at 10th Planet Huntsville. An excellent jiu-jitsu player and coach, but he is a real good shooter. Real good.
And Brendan Messick
is good too. Yeah.
Practices. Chuck will go out there sometimes.
All those brown belts over there in Huntsville, they'll shoot you in your face.
Yeah. No need to do jujitsu. They're brown and
Yeah.
black belts, or well, they're brown belts, but they, they're carrying all
Not
the
me.
time.
Not me.
I don't know
baby.
that I want to carry, so I maybe eventually, but I'm thinking of it as like sport shooting, like a hobby, like that's just another cool skill to obtain.
Yeah, I just never been into guns. Like I'm 1,000% for, like I'm pro
Yeah.
gun, no question about it. But it's just never been my way,
Yeah, and I definitely have a very respectful fear of guns, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't want them in the house at all when our kids were young.
No,
The same
didn't
reason I
either.
didn't want a pool. Like, oh, probably almost certainly nothing's gonna happen. But sometimes it does happen. I don't know, like that's everything, like getting your kid a car, same thing. Like,
Yeah.
but man, I just couldn't imagine something like that happening and then like having to be alive after that.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
So, but our kids are old now.
But the
Which may be worse. They're
the
stupid.
perfect situation would be is if I had a coach and we had like regularly scheduled like private lessons or something like that. That would be awesome.
Matt Todd's your guy.
Matt Todd. See, I don't know. I talked to Brendan, and I don't know that he wants to do like that. Matt would be interested in like a regularly scheduled.
Oh, taking on a
private
client
lesson.
or whatever.
I feel
Yeah.
like he does classes though. Like,
Okay.
You wouldn't be like the only one. It's not a private lesson, but you're learning the gunplay.
Yeah. And he's good. Like when I first went out to that range, like he sat down with me and just went over a lot of the basics with me and stuff, just gun safety and that kind of stuff. So that was really good. And he's a really good, I mean, he explains things really well. But there's also a range in Coleman now. And I think they do classes as well. So just
Man,
thinking about that. I haven't done anything.
I just know nothing about guns. Anything like cool and manly like that.
Yeah.
I just have no idea what it's about.
But-
Cars.
Okay.
hunting.
So I got a message from my dragon boat coach
Uh-oh.
this morning, and he was telling us the date of the dragon boat race is May 7th, I think. And
So
I
it's
just
on.
didn't even, well, he said he didn't know. Like they put it on the calendar, but I mean they might be like they did last year, give us hope and then just snatch it away. So I didn't even get excited.
Dang.
I know. Because I was like,
It's your favorite thing.
I know. So it's been canceled for 2 years in a row. And, we'll start
of the Kroven.
practice. Yeah. It's so sad. And so now I don't even want to get excited because then I'll get sad again.
That's why I quit having dogs. One of my dogs got killed. I was like, I'll never love again.
And you haven't had a dog?
I haven't had a dog since.
had
I
Morty.
can't live like that.
Yeah, it's sad.
You just know he's gonna die. You're gonna love him, and he's gonna die before you, for sure.
Yeah.
At least I'll die before my kids. Then they'll have to suffer. It'll be fine.
Well, that's just the natural.
This is why a
occurrence of
Jedi can
things.
have no attachments, dude.
Yeah.
Brings you down.
You can't have dogs when you're a Jedi.
You can't have dogs. You can't have kids. You can't even have a girlfriend, dude.
Mm.
That's why Anakin got in so much trouble. We saw it. We saw it play out. Messing around with them girls.
Well, I don't know. So
That's what
I can't
Eddie says. That's the
remember-
best way to ruin a fighter.
That's true.
You want to ruin a young fighter? Get him a girlfriend. It's over.
So was it you talking about this the other day that like Jedis are not discouraged from having like physical relationships, but they can't have
That wasn't me.
no?
No.
I heard somebody was saying, well, they can get busy,
Mm-mm.
but they just can't.
No, because you can't give away your force energy like that, dude. That's what.
It depletes it.
Yeah, that's you. You hear fighters say that for real. Not all of them.
That's what
But you'll hear-
Hickson says,
You'll
right?
hear fighters say that, like, can't be having sex before the fight. I need that.
Pent up energy.
Yeah, that.
I'm pretty sure there was
Bang.
a Sports Science or Mythbuster episode on that.
And that wasn't true?
I don't think so.
Well, of course it's not true, but if it's true in your head, it's true.
It's just like a mental thing.
Yeah, it's like, is it true that that these socks are lucky? No, but my brain works better
I'm
when I
wearing
wear
my
these
lucky
stinky
socks.
socks. That's right.
All right.
Is it true? Hey, is it true that going through a pre-workout routine makes your workout better? No. But does it get you in the right
Makes your
headspace?
head better.
Uh-huh. So, is it real? No. Is it real? 100%.
Yes and no are the answer.
Isn't it always?
No, I don't know about always.
Um,
All right. The last thing that we wanted to talk about is the PGF schedule.
yeah. So
I can talk about the school schedule.
yeah, talk about the school schedule first.
Okay. So Monday we will have at noon, we will have open mat. And no,
We're gonna do an open mat every day, right? Monday through Thursday. at
we
noon?
can. That's not
Yeah.
on the schedule.
Okay, yeah,
but-
that's what I want.
Okay. Monday, open mat at noon, no night classes. Tuesday, we will have 6 a.m. class. We will have, so you want to do an open mat at noon on Tuesday?
Yeah, so here, make it simple. Monday through Thursday, noon open mat.
Yes.
Tuesday and
And-
Thursday, still got the 6 a.m. class.
Yeah.
No night classes whatsoever.
Friday.
I'm saying Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
That's the case.
Yes.
Friday is just a regular school schedule.
We're doing open mat, 7 p.m. So not class,
Yeah,
open
but
mat.
it's the same time and everything. Yeah.
Saturday, no open mat. Come to the finale.
Yeah. At
Uh,
Epic Church on Saturday. And Monday through Thursday, the PGF matches will be here at 10th Planet Decatur at
Yes.
6 p.m. First match starts at 6 p.m. each night. It is free to come watch. Free. And in fact, I want you to come. That's why I made it free instead of charge. I could make I could make a couple $100 every night. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm opting out of that because I want more people to come and be loud. I want to have a sports environment in this room. It's going to be fun, David. I think we're going to have a good
And-
crowd every night.
So we're not charging you admission, but bring some money because such and such.
Let's go such and such.
They still bringing a truck.
Such and such is going to have the food truck out back.
Mm,
Hey,
yes.
boy.
Bring your money.
That's yeah. I don't know if look, that's him right there. Drunken waffle fries. I don't know if he's going to be bringing drunken waffle fries, but if he is, there's no reason to venture outside of that. That's what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
That's the one. Keelan?
Yep. Facts.
So yeah.
Greg Godwin wants to know if it's free to hug that sweet neck of mine. Or maybe he's talking about your neck. You have a sweeter neck than I do.
Yes. To
Yes,
both
it is
of
free.
us.
Well, it depends. You know,
oh,
it's
you're
free
in
to
charge?
it's free for Greg.
Whatever, you're a hugger.
Hey, Greg Godwin, that guy right there, Keelan, is one of the best singers of all time. So I've known him since I was probably 15 years old, maybe even younger than that, maybe 13 or 14.
What if he could feature on your new hit single, It's a Possum?
I tell you what he did feature on is the song that I wrote for Lindsey for our wedding. Do you know I wrote a song for the wedding and recorded it and played it during the wedding?
That's sweet. I bought my wife a song.
Yeah, I remember
I have
that.
no talent.
Yeah, but Greg, he helped me sing on that. Or he did. I think he did the lead vocals on it entirely. That was a later version, actually.
Okay.
He didn't do the one that was at the wedding, right?
I don't think so. I
I can't remember exactly.
think it was you singing it.
Yeah, I think so too. But anyway, yeah, because it was the one that I did with Paul. Dang, I can't remember his name all of a sudden.
MC Paul. Is it Mick something?
I can't remember. Anyway, incredible bass singer.
Yeah.
So, and he was in this a cappella group back in the day. I love a cappella music. For those of you that don't know, I'm a total dork about it. And he was just one of the best bass singers of all time. And he lived 30 minutes from our house when we lived in Albertville. And I was like, what? That guy he just lived out in the mountains and outside of Gunnersville, Alabama.
Yeah.
And so we went out and recorded.
Well, he was related to the Mitchells.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. That's how I found out that he was out there, but I can't. What is his last name?
That's going to drive you crazy.
Oh, it's already driving me insane.
Okay, but you
So I
got
was
to
a huge
talk
fan of
about
his.
the schedule. So like starting Sunday for PGF.
Yeah,
For the
so
event.
the events Sunday at 6 p.m. will be the first time that we're live on the YouTube channel with PGF content. And that's going to be the combine. So we're going to do the weigh-in and the combine 6 p.m. The athletes are actually going to weigh in at 10 a.m. that morning. We'll record their weights, and then they'll have a chance to rehydrate, rest up a little bit, and then at 6 p.m., they're going to do the combine. And if you're in the fantasy league, Keelan, can you post a link to the fantasy league? It'll be in the Facebook group, and it should be a pinned post in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, first of all, what are you doing? It's brandonmc.ninja Facebook group. If you like jujitsu and me, that's my group.
So
Jump
we're going to
in.
be doing fantasy picks every night.
Yeah, you'll have to do it every night if you expect to win.
And you're not doing a prize for the winner this year.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm
You
not.
just get to trash talk.
That's right. I think that's more valuable than
Right.
actual money.
I didn't get to do it last year, but I'm back in, guys.
Yeah, you can do it this year because you don't know the results ahead of time.
That's true. So you're going down.
So yeah, we're doing the combine. So Keelan, tell them a couple of the events for the combine, how that combine's going to work.
So there's like 10 or 12 skill activities, things for them to do, and they get to choose amongst the 10 or 12. They have to do 5 of them. They have to complete 5 tasks, and we're going to judge them based on, what they get. And it's important because we're having a live draft. So if you're like wanting to get a higher draft pick, then you should perform well in the combine. That could help, and that could get you more money from the draft. So it's going to be fun. We've got some grappling heavy skill things for them to do. We tried to think in terms of like, what would a grappler use, like grip strength and their core strength and explosive power and things like that. So yeah, we never see this in the jiu-jitsu community, a combine like we do in all the other sports leagues. We never see a draft like we do in all the other sports leagues. So PGF is going to give it to the people.
And we got the only jiu-jitsu fantasy league. So if you're trying to win that fantasy, obviously the top guys, you're going to say, oh, well, I want those guys on my team. But half the roster for the PGF, you're going to be like, I don't know anything about this guy. Who should I pick for my team? That combine is going to give you a little insight into which way you want to lean, So
and when's the
combine,
draft?
very important. The draft is at 10 a.m. on Monday. That'll be live as well on the YouTube channel. So draft is 10 a.m. on Monday. The combine is 6 p.m. on Sunday. And then the first match, Monday at 6 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. We play all the games. The top 8, we'll shake out the top 8 point scorers, and then they'll go to the finale on Saturday. And then on Saturday in the finale, they're going to go through an 8-man bracket, EBI rules until the final. The final is sub only, no time limit.
Nice.
So you have to master 3 rule sets if you want to be the king of the PGF this year. You have to be able to perform in 3 different rule sets.
That's pretty cool.
Which means you got to be a more complete grappler. You can't hide behind a rule set. You can't hide behind points. You can't hide behind judges. Come and show us what you got. We got our roster ready to go. Everybody's picking Elijah Carlton. I mean, he's total chalk. I get it, but I feel like what did we count the other day? 9 black belts, Keelan?
Yep.
We got 9 black belts in this thing.
So what was our total before that? Like 3?
I think we have more black belts in this season than we had in season 1 and season 2 combined.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be ferocious.
Every
It
competitor
could have been 8. I can't remember. I think it was 8 actually.
Every competitor has 12 matches.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. 4 teams, team toe hold, and then he's giving away a custom pair of his most expensive flip flops every time you get a toe hold. So every
finish, yeah.
Every person that finishes a toe hold.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's
Those are
pretty cool.
nice flip flops, guys.
Team toe hold, team such and such, which is Jason Such across the street here.
Yeah.
He runs one of our favorite restaurants.
That's the guy who's going to have the food truck.
Yeah. And so he's sponsoring a team. And then we got Supernatural Survival Gear and Pent Keeters.
I like that. Keeters.
I almost said it
Peters.
again.
Kent
Kent Peters.
Peters.
He's sponsoring a team. And then our final sponsor to come through, Primo's Heroes.
Kevin Primo.
Kevin Primo, one of the competitors, wanted to have one of the teams for his charity organization that he runs.
Yeah.
It's a charity organization for firefighters and cops and emergency workers and stuff like that. Because that was the business that he was in. He used to be a cop, he's still a firefighter, but he's slinging real estate now. That's his main hustle. But he's still over there putting in his hours at the fire department. But he used to be a cop. And so he's like, yeah, I used to be because I don't want to anymore because that's a job that nobody wants. You know what I mean? Like that is a tough gig. So he runs a charity organization that donates, and you can find out more about it through the course of the PGF, and he'll be able to tell us more about it. But Primo's Heroes is the 4th team. Super excited.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Anything else, Jones?
Nope. I can't think of anything.
Hey, I got a free instructional that I want to give you guys. If you go to my website, it's brandonmc.ninja, www.brandonmc.ninja. If you're especially if you're a white or blue belt, you're getting crushed all the time during your rolls. I've got something for free that's going to stop that. Like, it's not just going to help you, it's going to stop that. And it's going to allow you to start getting into playing your guard and learning how to turn these people over and get on top. But you can't do that until you can survive. So this is a survival course. It's totally free. It's 4 videos. And I 100% guarantee it'll be some of the most valuable jiu-jitsu content that you've ever consumed. It's totally free on my website, www.brandonmc.ninja. Go and check it out. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok's blowing up at brandonmc.ninja.
At Lindsey McCatherine.
At Conscious Keelan.